Hi, today is July 20th on the night. My son, I put my son in bed in the crib. That's right there in the crib, right next to the closet. And I put my son 11 at night until 5 or 6 in the morning. He woke up all by himself. He climbed on my bed all by himself and snuggling with me, and we both sleeping, and woke up at 8 or 9 in the morning after my husband at work this morning. And so especially he knows sometimes my son sleep all through the morning back in the crib bed, or sometimes and she sleep with me that like pin on him, you know. And he doesn't want to, pin he want to, and that's the option he want to, how he's feeling. Let's see what else. Then the second of all, he used to my iPhone for a game teller and or iPad game teller, and each wish he doesn't want to. When you switch and you change it, and he used to the game where the letters, the words, and numbers, and game, the painting, whatever, and all kinds of stuff. The first of all, I don't know if possible. He's 1 year old. I started knowing that my son would turn 1, but before that, and I used to the iPhone. I got an iPhone, and so it was just scrolling or up or click, whatever, and possible to that. He straight into my eye and straight into my eyes and focus on what I do. And so he does focus on my iPhone and pointing what I want to do with my iPhone. And then after 2 years old, wow, he just turned out, touched it all, he just everything, and I gave him that. He just do that click, he just do that up, he just do that down, everything. He clicked YouTube, he clicked again, and he clicked to a contact with my family. He keep calling on the phone, and my mom's dumb. Who is it? And I gave, oh my God, my son to keep contact with other people, a friend of my family. And I took my son out of my phone, and I called my mom. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mom. It was my son, Ryan. He clicked on the contact with the other people, do that. And he's just calling other people, you know. I told him stop doing that, and I had to control him. Everything, and he's very smart, and he knows everything, and I don't know that 2 years old technology, iPad or iPhone 4. And as it's difficult, the people who have a different phone, he's having a hard time. It's like small or Samsung Galaxy or either different phone. He had a difficult phone. Instead, my iPhone, he had a much better, the iPhone 4 iPad. He much better focused on everything he had. And click iPhone, and you know, and click and show everything. He knows everything. And I don't know, he's just 2 years old, and I never teaching him. I never taught him. I think I know why. He turned 1 year old. He focused on me when I'm doing it on my phone, And then he turned 2 years old. Bam. He knows. He knows everything and so smart, and especially he knows the words thing. For example, cat, blue, and ready, let's go. And he heard that he very slowly. It takes a little time, and I'm sure that maybe until 2.5 years old, probably talk. Hopefully he could talk 2.5 years old. And right now he takes a little slower. He could talk in a few words. He can talk, like for example, a cat, ready, set, go, a rate. All that word I taught him, and sign language too. Vietnamese, all the stuff of language he used to talk. And language I could teach him, and I thanked him. And when he was 2 years old, do. He doesn't want to, or he wants to. It's pain he feels. So that's up to him.
Yeah, but how did you even know where to start? I felt like a Herbalife college plan.
The one that Bunny and I went to the
It's a
bathroom.
life insurance policy too.
And the number one,
It's pretty much where I break.
and I didn't know that he was showing, looking at me, and he looking down on my toilet. So he want to go with me, and but I don't want him to go with me because his father washing him.
So you have the courage to jump in.
And so I got out of the bathroom, and I look at him.
Or go
He
in
dragged to the potty training.
toothpaste that combines
And the potty training, he pulled it, and he stepped her in the bedroom, my bedroom, and so I
lock lips
pulled
and
the pull up diaper.
Life opens
Um,
up when you do.
He sat there and waiting for the pee coming out, and so I waited until about 5 or 10 minutes. Then finally he peed. And number one potty training, he did really well. He's great last year. He's doing well too. He's doing well potty training, and as well for that, he's 2 years old. Starting, no, he knows that 2 years old. He doesn't want to potty training sometimes, and sometimes he wants to, and I have to put control for him. I'm not forcing him. I'm just trying to put him a potty training him to learn how to potty train. Last year he does potty training. This now he's doing potty training, and he already used the pull up diapers instead of a diapers, which is too big for him. And then he likes to feed the vegetable, a salad, rice, and fish, and pasta, sometimes snack, but he doesn't like soda ever. He knows, and when I gave him a soda, Sprite, he felt like a bubble on his mouth, and I gave him a little bit. He was like, "Oh my God, his mouth is so bubble, it's so cold, and he didn't like soda. Then she didn't want to soda. It's good for him, and then he only likes to drink water, juice, milk, chocolate milk, all that, and all that. He doesn't like soda ever. And so all the fruits he likes: strawberry, peach, grape, apple, and a vegetable salad, of course. And I said more. Yeah, all the stuff that he likes, the food, and food sometimes he doesn't like, sometimes he likes, he takes it, it's really does he feel takes it, he doesn't like it, and he wants to take the food, just take it, he smells it, you know, it's funny, he smells the food, he tastes it, and all the same times, and this is what else he does do,
Sing a love song?
yeah.
God, he's never been in love and knows nothing about it. Daddy, only brothers can sing at my wedding.
Sorry, Corey. If love ain't in your heart, it ain't coming out of your head. We'll find another band.
And so what else? I'm sorry, my son was pushing me.
I used to be in max love with my sweater, pink carnival, but now I'm in a hoodie, and pink
Really?
carnival what changed for me. So no way you're gonna have something you love when you're just in me wrong.
Let's see, my son always that, and he's very smart, really. And then he do the trash can, and he drive me to, make sure he go with me and walk out to the hallway. He just throw the trash can all by himself and put away the thing and help me put away the toys in the box, help me do the laundry. He do help me everything. He's a lot of work and he wants to help me and he doesn't want to help me, so it depends on that. I love my son with all my heart, and he is 2 years old. This year he's gonna be 3 on December 6th in Christmas. I'm glad that he doesn't, he's my personal first son. I'm just happy him, really enjoying him being home with my son. At first I decided, I don't know, I decided what I want to do, think about what my hobby, and I decided, my poem, I want to write my poem, but I didn't have time to write my poem. I draw, of course, yes. I draw my picture, yes, and I don't go work. I don't go to college. My staple, because I was born handicapped, no one understands me. I'm born deaf, hard of hearing. My husband was a hearing person that I met him. He was the first person that he was a good father, a good husband. He was taking care of us, and he's responsible of working 5 hours, and he came home around 5 o'clock. He came home from work, and he then resting until he helped me a little bit. And sometimes he do. Well, and when I first him, that I found out, when I first met that guy on my space. I don't know. I never met anybody, but I just thought I turned 23, I lost my person. I was 23, I lost my person, my first ex. And then we were dating about 2 years, maybe, probably 2 years after we met on my space. And we decided to go to, what was it? We decided to go Jumba's Juice place. My ex was older, way older, and it's like around 30 and 32, maybe around it. And we were chatting because it like shot a little bit short talk, and I just told him more accommodation doesn't work. After his sister was lesbian, called him and come home and fixed his car. His car was broke, and then he said that I gotta go over there in a minute later, and so it doesn't work for me to on a date a quiet white. It's not right because I had a first date with my ex, but it wasn't work, you know. It's kind of hard for me in between. I'm deaf, hard of hearing. He's hearing person, and the relationship doesn't work as well. But I understand that he has to go home, fix his car, and with his sister, his lesbian, and after his my relationship with him, my ex, and we're both like lost diversity. I lost my person 23. I knew that I don't want to have sex, sex thing, but we already had sex. Sex is like and painful for me, and I lost 23. I knew that I had a mistake that I don't want to have sex with him, my first ex, but he knew that he begged me to have sex. He has taken advantage of me. I know I'm really big mistake that I knew, but I told him no, I don't want to have sex. I just want to keep my version. So I kept my version. He knew I kept my version. So I decided to go over. He begged me, and I knew that I went over to his house. That I knew his mom was there. I thought his mom was there, and he's older. He lived with his mom in the apartment. Then we were like making out, all that stuff, and it's just it's all uncomfortable. I realized I kept my version, though I lost it, so I knew I broke things out of it, and so right after I'm not uncomfortable with him, my ex, and started to dating him too, part of dating, and I don't know how long I was dating him. It's just I'm not uncomfortable, and so after I found I dated with a second guy, the tall guy that I dated him. It was just friends, but I'm not a friend with him. I'm just kind of like we're just friend dating. That's all, and I'm not comfortable in dating a tall guy. And then the third guy I dated with the older guy around 34, maybe 30, 31, between, I don't know, the age was. He had 1 year and one son. I met one son was 8 months old, probably 9 months. And so I moved in with him, and we're dating 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. Before that, we didn't work out, and kind of hard, difficult competition with me and him between. So I had no place to go. I escaped him. Yeah, I escaped him. I'm not comfortable because he is the playboy. And the third guy, he is the playboy. Of course, I know that he was a prostitute. And he is giving a prostitute women who have sex with him that I didn't know. He didn't tell me. And so then after that, I escaped him. He had to date someone else. And the other girl is not comfortable with me, live with him. And after I escaped him, I didn't want to live with him, before 3 months, and we're not working out. So I gave him, and he called me all that bitching thing on me. I hang up 3 times. He called me, and I hang up. So all that bitchy stuff. And so after I dating someone else, my last guy, I on my face was, I couldn't see his face. It was just back behind, where his back and the hat was all black. So it was on the game he played on the game he played. So in the picture, I don't know his face. It's just cover his face, but I don't know. And he messaged me on MySpace. He said, "I missed you." I never dated him. He never added me up. So, and I knew it wasn't right, but I'm not right for him. But I'm not ready, you know. It's just time for me. I'm not ready, you know. And we went out with my friend, gang guy, and we went out have Halloween shopping. And so he called me on my phone. He did, and he asked me out. And we went out on a date on BJ restaurant in this Fresno. We went out on the second one. He went out on Denning, and then third, we went out on the clubbing for my birthday. It was really great. So we would make out, all that stuff. And then he moved there back in November last year on the building at the college thing building, and I had no place to go. And it's really, really sweet. We would have my friend roommate and my boyfriend, and we lived together, and all the roommates are living together. And so we messed up, we fight, and we were kind of off on. Then we moved out, and we got an apartment, a Murat apartment right next to the Blackstone. And we were fighting a lot and got off on it, kind of no matter, no perfect road. And so we keep ignoring, we back on, we felt sorry, apologizing. And we moved out, and we got a downtown, a new house for rent. The old elder couple who owned the downtown house. They didn't like us, and they were came over checking around the house, and make sure to do that, do this, do that. I don't want that, or I don't want other things. It kind of uncomfortable. The old lady came over, check on us, and make sure clean. Every time a day came over, but I didn't like that. And we moved out to get this house. We bought this house for 3 years. And we had this house was a really small 2-bedroom. It's one of the next to the kitchen. It's kind of a dining room or maybe bedroom. I don't know. In the kitchen, where that's the dining room. That's the kind of kitchen where the hallway are. And then this bedroom, our room, and next to the bathroom. Really nice. There's a closet right there. And it's really small size, kind of like big size. There's no room. And the other room are kind of bigger size. There are artist room, and we need room for our son. We had 2 dogs in the backyard, really small in the backyard. There are no grass. There are trees everywhere. There's trees everywhere. And then And then after I had no room for the dogs to play with, and we decided to house hunting, country house, and we're looking for a close to my parents' house. We want to, and I felt like for a room for the dogs, the backyard, for a room for my son, we need to have them, more room. And so I've been dating for 9 years, and our anniversary is September 18th this year. Right now, we're closer to 8 years and 8 years now, and this year it's going to be 9 years, 18 on 18 September 18th. And we're just great, wonderful, everything is fine. And sometimes we argue, sometimes we fight off and on, and we, a perfect world, and because we love each other, and we love my son, and for my son's sake, but I don't want breaking up or divorced or other thing that have no perfect world. If you're a couple who are breaking up, it feels like a sad thing, and your kids like really sad, and it's kind of hard for the kids to not want to divorce, not want to break up, and the kids want back together and make couple because that you don't want to, you feel comfortable with him couple, you fight with, and my husband doesn't want to break up and be my son's sake, but we were together more than ever, and that's our part, and so my last guy, that's it. And I hardly ever. First we tried to get pregnant for 3 months. I was born 3 pounds. I never had eating disorder or throw up vomiting, nothing. But I eat whatever I want. So I skinny, my weight staying skinny. I had they're so skinny. I'm not other people who have weight like that thin, but I try to eat more, but I can't. The same way I can eat whenever I want to eat, but I'm not eating disorder. I never had eating disorder or a vomit. It's not me because I'm getting it the way who I am. I was born 3 pounds. My mom gave birth to me, but it's kind of hard for me. I'm still alive. I almost died 5 months old. Reason a long history. I have a long problem history. My history, I had addiction, a sickness, while I was a baby. I grew up. Right now, I felt like I'm not them. I'm not who I am. I'm just why am hard of hearing? Why I'm disabled. It's kind of hard for me. I'm just mother of 2 years old son. Right now, I'm handicapped. I'm born to be a mother. I'm born to be proud.
Mama, then.
It's just not right. I cry a lot, but I told my mom, why me? Why who I am? I'm not them because I'm handicapped, because I'm deaf, hard of hearing. And the reason I talk, but it doesn't right for me. I talk, but it feels like I want to kill myself. But I want normal. And I feel like it's either way because my mom said it's not who you are, because who you are, no matter what, but you're normal. You're handicapped. You're deaf, hard of hearing. You're normal. No, I love you. The way my mom told me, and I felt bad, but I know I'm 8. Don't do that. I felt bad. I felt bad that I'm not normal. I should want to be proud. I'm born handicapped. You know, it's just, I have my son, I have a husband who takes care of me. My husband knows that I'm handicapped. My husband knows that I'm deaf, hard of hearing. I used to wear hearing aids, and so I guess now I am going to tell you the situation and the reason I'm here sharing with you guys. I feel like I'm just hurting myself, but I'm not hurting right now. I feel fine. I'm normal and handicapped. Nobody perfect girls. And no doubt, for me, I'm a mother of 2 years old. Say hi!
Not really.
Hello.
Kind of forgot about that guy.
Ah. Ah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's my son. He's 2 years old, named Ryan. He's a boy, and he has long hair. He's part of Native America and part of mixed with the nationality. His personality, his father. Well, sometimes me, he's a mama boy. I'm staying home with my son full time. But I love my son. He's the first ever have. And just realized that I love everything about him. That I gave birth, my pregnancy, and anyway, that's it. Say bye-bye. Bye.